What would be, I know that the study doesn't go to this, but what is your guess that would explain that phenomenon, that single people are more there to help other people than married people are? Is there a logic to that?
Well, there's a good reason and there's a bad reason. So the bad reason is that people think, oh, you're single, you don't have a life, so you go help mom. And the good reason is that single people, I think, because they're not so focused on, oh, I have my spouse and that's my everything and nobody else matters. They just are more caring about people more generally. And the same thing about kids. And again, some single people do have kids, but I think some single people who don't have kids care more about the world's children and not just their own.
Married people take care of a very vulnerable population, and that is their children that they're raising, and they're much more likely to be doing that. And all the things you say about caring for other people can also be applied to caring for children. And arguably, they're also an important constituency that needs a lot of help and a lot of childcare, a lot of attention. And married people are, by and large, the ones doing that. Of course, not universally. So that does take up a fair amount of time, as we all know. That being said, the married people are involved in a lot of different aspects of life. But I don't want to take anything away from one thing that I completely agree with you with, is that some single people feel a calling to contribute to society in ways that is very difficult for married people to do. And of course, this has been going on for thousands of years. Priests and nuns in the Catholic tradition gave up their lives of their potential. They gave up the sacrament of marriage and they gave up child rearing in order to be married to the church. Other people become married to political ideas, political movements, other causes. And the Catechism of the Catholic Church recognizes this as a perfectly honorable way for people to live. At the same time, if everyone lived this way, the human race would go extinct.
Oh, well, I don't think it's true that single people don't have sex or don't have kids. So I don't agree with that.
Well, we need a little bit more than 2 per couple in order to reproduce the human race.